So I had one of the bear with because I'm fucking frustrated as shit. So I tried to upload the video and for some reason it wouldn't upload. So I was shooting the shit with this one guy, one of the YouTubers. He went on ahead and made a comment on the kerosene. I fell the fuck out. That shit was funny as hell. So what he had mentioned is the kerosene flushes are for people who only change their engine oil every 60,000 miles. It actually brought something to my attention when he had made that comment. So here's why I'm giggling. So a lot of us always, and it's happened to me, where you forget to change your oil, and next thing you know, you skip one oil. Some of us will go on ahead and we will forget. Like I've forgotten literally an entire year, driven thousands of miles, and yeah, that's where the kerosene flush has come into play. Do keep in mind that the kerosene flushes, these engines, when you buy these vehicles, bear with me. I should have paused it. You guys watched it, but like, what the fuck is this guy drinking? Vodka? So when we buy these vehicles, they're used. The previous owner or the seller may paint a pretty picture, may paint the Mona Lisa. Oh my God, they used magic as engine oil. They all full of shit. We all know that the previous owner probably didn't take good care of the car. So hence where the kerosene flushes. Do the kerosene flushes work? Yep, you guys seen it in the video. Matter of fact, within the next coming weekends, I will be posting another video on the kerosene flush. This time it'll be on a Monte Carlo 3400. But the comment was, again, going back to the comment, every 60,000 miles. Excuse me. So again, I got a chuckle out of it. So if you guys go back to a kerosene flush and you'll see the comment, I won't use the guy's name out of respect because I forgot to ask him if I can use it. But this gentleman is the reason why I'm making this video. So again, we have an unknown factor. When you buy these vehicles, just like me, I bought a vehicle, unknown factor, don't know what the previous owner did, and who knows? When was the last time they actually did an oil change? When was the last time they actually kerosene flushed it? Did they use good oil? So when he made that comment, that's when it just sparked this conversation that we're having right now. Again, if you're missing oil changes and you just bought the car, don't know when the previous owner allegedly changed the oil, and they may tell you, I change it frequently. Yeah, full of shit. And even if you change it frequently, are you beating on the car? Again, are you beating on the car? Did the previous owner? So many unknown factors. So when it comes to kerosene flushes, do you have to do it every oil change? No. A good one is good enough, especially if you're a casual driver. If you're the type of individual that you're really beating and driving that engine hard, then yes, I'm going to say about every other oil change is ideal. But again, to my boy who we had that conversation with, remember, previous owner didn't change shit. He says he changed it. He says he used magical unicorn juice in that bitch. So again, do keep in mind, these are used vehicles. We don't know who, when, what, where, and why with these oil changes. So as we start going along with these kerosene flushes, again, I've got one that's coming up. This is April. This is oil change month, actually. So I've got about 4 or 5 cars that do oil changes. Only one of them needs the kerosene flush because unfortunately we had to dump another engine in it. No, not because of the kerosene. It was a used car. Come to find out, the engine block was slightly cracked along with the head. So I don't know what the previous owner did with it. Whomping on it again. Unknown factors. Come to find out, cracked. So we dumped a new engine in it. So that one's going to get a kerosene flush. So again, you're missing oil changes, your long intervals, you forgot, oh fuck, what do I do? Kerosene flush it. So if, let's just say you did one this month and you do it every 3 months, and all of a sudden you come to your 6 months, you're like, fuck, I forgot the last oil change. Don't bother with a kerosene flush. When you want to bother with a kerosene flush, again, if you're beating on the car really hard, okay, and you're missing two oil changes, okay. So if you're supposed to be on oil change number 4, and that's your second one, do the kerosene flush. But yeah, shout out to my boy who went on ahead and made that funny ass jokes every 60,000 fucking miles. That was some funny shit. Because that actually happened to me when I bought my first SHO. Long story short, it took, and remember when I told you I'm an extremist? It took, I bullshit you not, 4 fucking gallons to flush that fucker out. Because that bitch was dead black. Not exaggerating. I drained all the oil out, dumped 2 fucking gallons in there, flushed it for about a good, I gotta say, minimum a half hour, no more than 45 minutes. Flushed it. Nope. Dumped 2 more gallons, drained it, dumped 2 more gallons in there, and finally started to get a little bit of the amber color. It took 4 gallons to flush that son of a bitch out. The other thing is, it took my entire body weight to hold myself up against under the car and use my foot and kick the drain plug loose. That's how bad it was. So again, we buy these vehicles, dude. We buy these vehicles. We have this unknown factor. So, thought I'd share that with you. That was funny. So hopefully this helps. Again, if you guys have longer intervals, again, just a casual little engine flush. Take it, 50-50 mix, take it, run it for 15-20 minutes, and you're all set to go. Keep an eye out for the other videos, all right? Thanks for that, boy. Thanks for that 60,000 mile. Holla at your fucking boy.